Hello, my loves. Welcome. Today, I wanted to talk, just for a moment, about my works in progress for October. Yes, I know what the date is. Don't laugh too hard, okay? I am still working on all these things, and I'm making some good progress. So, I tend to have 5 projects up in the air at all times. Sorry, you can hear all the traffic around me. I don't care. I like being outside today. But I tend to have 5 projects up in the air at all times, which is a lot, and I kind of hate it. But I also really love it because I have no intention of trying to tone it down. But here's how I tend to break it down. I have section number 1, my drafting project. This month's drafting project is a post World War II vampire romance inspired loosely off of Persuasion by Jane Austen. I'm working on my first draft. It's delightfully cheesy and broody and everything a good vampire romance ought to be, right? It's also an adult book. Section 2, my outlining project. This month's outlining project is for Nano. I'm working on the second draft, or the 8th first draft, don't judge me, of my camp nano project called Modernist Bibliomancy. I have a video coming up about my nano plans and goals, so I'll just keep this part brief. A young woman who can see ghosts discovers the man she's admired her whole life is responsible for the deaths of over a dozen people in her small town. Now she must decide what, if anything, to do about him. All the while, forces bigger than any of them conspire to retake their world in the name of the old ones. Section 3, my short story. I am still working on a short story I started writing in July, August. It is called Sunflowers. It is about a young girl named Maureen as she has her first encounter with death, with a very real death, and the monsters that live around her home. It is part of a series / anthology following the same character throughout her whole life on a variety of spooky journeys. Section 4, personal projects. I like to leave room in my collection of projects for things like personal essays, research papers, video scripts that I'm reading right now, things like that. I'm not very on top of tracking what those are because they're often a lot shorter, and a lot of the time I can power through like 4 in a day if I really need to. I have some exciting, bigger personal projects on the horizon that are going to take more time for research and thought gathering and note taking, and those might have to become like a nebulous 6th category of research papers and longer essays and memoirs, and I'm not sure when I don't know when that's going to happen, but they're on the list and I want to write them. I don't want to have written them, I want to write them. So I'm going to be working on that. And section 5, client work. For those of you who don't know, I am a copywriter and very, very, very rarely a copy editor. That's more like on a person-to-person favor basis, or like for my sister who has a blog she writes sometimes and can't do it conversationally if her life depended on it. And but she's going for that conversational vibe. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be coming for my sister on YouTube. I love her, but we all have that one. We all have that sibling, right? We all have that one relative, that one person. Anyways, I took a break from copywriting for a while and freelancing because there were some issues I was having with the platform I was using to find my clients. I really started to feel like they were taking advantage of the freelancers way more than I was comfortable with. So I stopped, but I am back at it. I am staying away from that platform, and I am open for taking more clients. So yeah, those are my writing works in progresses. If you've been on this channel for any amount of time, however, or just around me because I don't shut up, I do all kinds of things. If you want to hear more about that, click the subscribe button, I guess, and the bell, or just come back later for my Preptober video because I have a lot of projects for October all about helping me get ready for a healthy, well-balanced, happy November, NaNoWriMo, and a lot of family stuff and a lot of holiday stuff, and I do a lot of things. So for the next week and a half, I'm going to really be doubling down on getting ahead of a lot of these projects, so I'm not drowning in November. And I will talk about that in the next video, probably if I load these in the right order. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Never forget, you are loved, you are beautiful and radiant, and there's nothing in the world worth as much as you are. Bye.